Alright, so we are back on the engine today. We've got some parts in. I went ahead and got new spark plug wires, a new ignition coil because I tested it and it was bad, and went ahead and got a whole new distributor as well. There should be absolutely no reason why we can't get this thing to fire up today. So let's get started. Alright, first things first, let's get this taken off and switched out.
These my dollars make it hurt.
Alright, so I have already set the engine at top dead center, which is very important to do. You want to make sure that your rotor is pointing to, there's a tiny little line. I'll get my hand out of the way so you can see. So there's a tiny little line right here. So you're going to want to make sure that your rotor, if our rotor was on here, it'd be pointing right here. It's pointing to this line, and you're going to turn your engine, and you're going to line up this timing mark. There's a little, I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm going to zoom in. You can see the little notches right here and right here. This is your line for top dead center, and you want to make sure that that is centered up on your casing where it splits, and it is centered up right here. So we should be at top dead center. Alright, so since we're at top dead center, we're going to go ahead and we're going to remove this now. Alright, we're going to dump some fuel in here. I'm going to run 12 volts to this. Oh, so close. Come on, girl. I know it's been a while. We got a fire. Oh, no, we do got a fire. Alright, so this is interesting because I keep getting little fires underneath the car because of the dirt and leaves that are apparently stuck up in the exhaust. So that's fun. All right, so we almost had it started a couple times. Our starter is pretty weak. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the starter off of the other bug that we have and we'll put it on. And I'm also going to get some fuel line so that I can shove the fuel down into the fuel line into where it'll pump it properly instead of us having to keep dumping fuel in there. So we'll do that tomorrow. It's getting dark out, so I don't have much more daylight left. So that's the game plan. So we'll pull the starter off the other bug tomorrow. We'll put it on this one. We'll see if we can get her to fire up. All right. Well, have a good night. I'll see y'all in the morning. All right, we are back out here working on the bug this morning. So I went ahead and picked up some fuel line. So we're going to replace the fuel line, and we're going to replace a vacuum hose. I got a new starter, so we're going to throw that in. And then we're going to try to get this thing to fire up again. All right, let's get this line replaced. All right, so we got that set up, so let's get the starter on. Okay, so we got everything hooked up. We got our starter installed. So we're gonna throw some gas in the carburetor. We're gonna crank it over and see if we can get to start. I also added a fuel line right here to the pump that goes down to a bottle with gas down here. So that way if we can get it running, maybe we can keep it running for a little bit. All right, let's do this. right, that is a good thing right there. It is running. Thank you, Jesus. All right, I'm super excited about that. So we ran through all the gas that was in our little bottle on the ground down there, so I'm gonna fill that back up, just so we can kind of let it run a little bit more, a little bit longer. This thing hasn't been ran in who knows how long. So awesome, I'm so excited. So, all right, I'm gonna crank it up again. All right, it's running. Yes, I'm super excited. Huge hurdle that I have behind me now. Was getting it running. So the reason that it was taking so long to fire over, which I called my dad and he was able to help me out on that, was the timing was off just a little bit, so it was not firing on the cylinders to actually fire it up. Once I set the timing, advanced it a little bit more, that's when it fired right up. So thanks, Dad, for getting me on track on how to get this thing running. Appreciate that. Love you. So now that it's running, we will start working on getting it removed from the car. I also need to look at the floors on the other Bug and kind of get those sealed and get rust preventative on them and try to get them ready to go as well. So I'm not sure which project we'll start working on next. I'm not sure if we'll pull this out or we're going to go ahead and finish up fixing the floors. I did get the floor pans, the battery floor pan in for that other car, as well as the bottom door jams as well for the doors as well. So I'll show you guys those later on. Haven't even opened the box yet. So once I do that, I'll open it up so that you guys can see what it is that we got. So, all right. So I'll talk to y'all later. God bless.